Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely friends. This is take 3 of my taking of Saturday, first Saturday of February 2022. I hope you are well. I feel it's about the 5th of February, but if I'm wrong, it's the 6th. So here we go. But by all means, this is the first February in first Saturday in February. So this is take 3, and I really hope that I will get to the point that I can say something about the cars in front of me. Now, I am really in a different place right now. I'm in London. And then over there, let's see if I can turn the camera back to the other side, There is the Tower of London, okay? And I can see there's a doggies coming here. So, there was a doggy there. Okay. So, you see, we are being spontaneous. And then the Tower of London is just over there. Okay, let's bring it back here. There you go. Well done. Yeah. So, yes. So, I love London. I used to live here for many, many years, and that is actually the first time I'm back to London after about 2.5 years. So it's quite an interesting experience. And I've got only one deck of cards here with me, but regardless, I wanted to bring a card or a message today. So I have Stephanie J. King's Angelic Messages Oracle cards with me, no tarot cards. So what I have done, I shuffled the cards. I love these cards, so they are traveling with me. So I'm going to pick one card for all of us. That is a general message, an invitation to be present. Let's see what we are going to have with this, So I'm going to show the cards here. So here we go. So this is a deck, Angelic Messages by Stephanie J. King. Beautiful, beautiful cards. And as I said, I would really love her to be back to one of our shows on the Aswa Radio Network. So I'm just going to choose one card. And while I'm choosing one card, focus on the question, bring the question into your heart, relax in your body, and then see what is going to resonate with you. And what you are going to hear might resonate with you or might not, So just see what is there for you, okay? So let's see. Because I'm asking Spirit which one do I need to pick and how many extra. Of course, I'm going to pick one card today. I need to go for this one because here I can see a heart. Can you see? Can you see the shape of the heart here? That one. That is the card I need to go to, okay? Rebirth. Look at that. So we got the card, Loila, and then we got the card, Rebirth. Now what I'm immediately seeing in this card, I'll just put this one down so I can talk to you in my microphone. There you go. So what I see immediately in the card that, we cover what is really precious to us and what is very private to us, and otherwise we are showing ourselves to the universe, consciousness, to life. And what Spirit says that yes, it is fine you are doing it, but actually rebirth means that you are purely yourself and then purely giving yourself to the cause, what you feel is really important for you, not holding yourself back, never holding yourself back, never mistrusting your instincts and your own intuition. Now it's quite fascinating, beautiful, because the color is this blue. Look at the beautiful blue color there. And every time when I see the color blue, I always feel that this color, this blue, I always feel that we are working with really high angelic energies, I also want to say Mary Magdalene's energy, if you are working with her energy, who is really allowing you and helping you to rebirth yourself and be tuning into that energy of how can I rejuvenate myself, how can I recreate myself, how can I be, okay, up to this point there was something and I put my focus on to, raising my frequency and really living into what is important for me without holding myself back, without limiting myself. The concept of self-belief is very, very strong with everybody, and whether we are working on ourselves or not, and then it's always there because we were taught something when we were growing up, and of course that concept of rebirth is somehow controversial to what we are believed to think. When we are born and then we are growing into one family, one system, one culture, and then that is what we are learning. And while we are in that process, we think and we feel, or we think, yes. We think because we are taught that this is the most important thing and this is how we are as individuals. But then underneath, we might completely forget ourselves and forget to really allowing ourselves to know, go within, go deeper, and knowing ourselves. The rebirth means that allowing ourselves to be by ourselves and allowing ourselves to be ourselves without any limitation. And then even when we face our own limitations, then we have the awareness not to be our limitations. And then in the very moment when we face our limitations in any situation, then we know that I've got a choice, whether I'm taking the next step because of my limitations or in the light of my limitations, or I say, no, I'm just choosing something else. Okay. Rebirth also means freedom of mind, the way how we are thinking, the thoughts we are allowing ourselves to come forward. It's very often when people have new thoughts, they are surprised because they think, oh, it's my imagination, or it's I don't know where it is coming from, and then they don't pay attention to those thoughts. And what Spitzer says that actually that is exactly what we need to be present to. What we need to be present to, those kind of thoughts. Because when you feel, oh, it's maybe my imagination, that is in fact your own source, your inner source bringing you something forward. So, rebirth of the heart. Quite a lot of us, in fact, I can't really think of anybody who's in the human form and then cannot do anything on or has done everything about the rebirth of the heart. Because I'm saying this rebirth of the heart, for me it means that peeling the layers of that staggered energy or that I need to protect myself, all the layers. And then some layers are thinner, some layers are thicker, And it's quite interesting because as I'm sitting next to the Tower of London, that has quite some protection, because of the bricks and then the foundation. And then, oh my goodness me, this building is still here after so many years or hundreds of years. And similarly, human lives, we can have, but we have that protection built around our heart. And the freedom of the heart is really, allowing just, take every single day and every single moment, in fact, that I am there here, this moment. Imagine what would it be like if that was your last moment. I'm not saying that anybody's going anywhere, but I feel that it really puts everything into a different perspective, Just think, feel into that, meditate on that, feel into that. What would it feel like if this very moment is my last moment on life? Of course, I am present, I am feeling the joy, I'm feeling love, I'm feeling compassion, I'm being compassion, I'm feeling joy, I'm being love, I'm being joy, I'm being peace. Rebirth of the heart, okay. Rebirth of the body. What do you do with your body? Are you just observing that your body is getting older, biologically, chronologically getting older, year after year, and you celebrate it, and you feel that, for some people that's a sad occasion because they're counting how many years they have already, and then they are getting older, and then it means something, and they might be still living in that reality, in that dimension, that counting our years gives us the meaning to us, But in fact, rebirth of the physical body, rebirth of how many years we have spent here on this earth means that, you've got quite a few, many years ahead of you. And then it doesn't matter whether you count the years backwards or forwards, but then you know that you are here. And then in the very moment, what can I do to be even more responsible of me being present to my physical body? How can I nurture my body? For instance, I know I need to do more juicing, I need to do more drinking of water, fresh water, as opposed to teas. And okay, today I'm drinking coffee. I don't really drink coffee, but then teas, because this is what my body needs. So everybody we need to be present to how we can help our physical body, or the nourishment, or sleep, sleep. Or anything, if you are stuck with that, tune into your energy, tune into your own physical body. Ask your physical body, what do you need? you know. What do you need? How can I help you? Close your eyes, meditate, you know. Put your hand on your heart and your solar plexus and allow your hand to find the position where it needs to be. Maybe it's for your shoulder, maybe it's for your ear, where you need the healing, and that you need to work with your own body, you know. And then in meditation, you might get seeing things seeing things inside your physical body, you know. And you might see lights, you might see colors, you might see the energy shifting within your physical body within your meditation. So whatever is working for you, you know, the rebirth of mind, rebirth of body, rebirth of heart, and of course rebirth of your spirituality, because the time we live, I actually really like this conversation, oh my goodness me, I love that. The rebirth of your spirituality, you know, your I'm not saying faith or religion or what you are really, doesn't matter what label you are labeling the whole experience, but you know, how you are linking in with higher consciousness, the rebirth of that frequency. You allowing yourself to trusting that it is there for you, the higher frequencies, consciousness is there for you to help you, giving you the healing, giving you the guidance, all your guides and angels and higher masters and highest of the highest consciousness, Christ energy, everything, highest of the highest frequencies are there for allowing us and helping us to experience the rebirth of our spiritual reality. Okay, the times we live right now, I mean, just consider lots of tough things are happening throughout the world, but on the other side, you know, there is a meaning, there's a reason why we are all here in 2022. Our soul has chosen this experience, and then we are all given that strength, that we are all given that light that we tune into, and we need to use it. We need to have that awareness. And I feel that since you are here in this conversation, you already know what I'm talking about, because you are already in conversation, and then you are asking questions, and then you want to learn, and you want to explore, and you want to understand. And then it's not that you want to understand by what one person is talking about, but you want to understand by you going within and then having that meditation and having that inner practice, that you find peace, you find love, you find serenity, you find your inner beauty, you find grace, you find hope, you find trust, you find love, you find yourself. Okay, so the card today was rebirth by the angelic messages, and also work with Lila's energy, and all Mary Magdalene's and Mary's energy as well, and evoke them. You know, ask them to guide, ask them for guidance, ask them to be around you and guide you. Work with the colors, work with the light, because I told you how I see angels. I always see them in colors. So I'm seeing the soft pink, I'm seeing the soft purple, okay? And if you need to have that grounding energy, because I'm seeing red as well, then you need to ground yourself as well. So everything, just as a reminder that everything is happening with your physical body, you know, but then our physical body is limiting ourselves only to our three-dimensional reality, nothing more, okay? So that was a lovely, lovely message. Actually, quite liked it, because I wasn't thinking of anything, but I quite enjoyed what came through. So I hope it made sense to you and you enjoyed as well. Feel free to like it and share it and comment and your experience. You know, what does rebirth mean to you? What does rebirth mean to you? Now, I'm not going to start telling you what it means to me, because that would be another hour or something sitting. And I came to London to do something else here as well. Oh, there we are. Okay, just finishing. So I'm sending you lots of love. Lots of love. Many, many blessings, and speak to you a little bit later than tomorrow. Thanks. Have a gorgeous weekend or gorgeous Saturday. So here we go. Lots of love. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Bye.